88-year-old Walter likes to tell the following story. In 1948, his father rents a car to drive the family from New York City to visit his relatives in rural Georgia. As they approach the Savannah River, they find that the bridge is damaged by a flood. A police officer holds up a sign, "Halt." As the family waits in the car for the bridge to be repaired all day, they notice an elderly gentleman waiting in the car behind them, halted as they are. Walter and his mom spend the day sharing refreshing beverages and sandwiches with the old man. Secondary point here, always carry provisions in your car. By evening, the bridge is fixed. The old gentleman gratefully gets out of the car, walks over to Walter, and extends his hand for shaking. Walter obliges. The man shines a huge, toothless smile at Walter and says, "See that hand there, young man? That hand shook hands with President Abraham Lincoln when I was a feller younger than you. Now you shook the hand that shook the hand of that great man." Walter tells the story till this day with his own huge smile. Now, although Walter's family was frustrated and overwhelmed during their halt, they spent their time caring for another person, and as we heard, something wonderful happened. They were linked to greatness by the shake of a hand. Walter says to this day that the greatest part of that trip was a single handshake. During this Advent season, we all have thoughts, emotions, work to do, all types of challenges that at times may be frustrating and overwhelming, as if we're trapped by a downed bridge. If you're feeling those roadblocks and a little frustration, then halt, stop, be aware of God's presence. Take a moment to reflect on the words of our Advent hymn that will be shown in a moment. Let us bow before the God who made us, that our hearts may be opened and that we may halt in prayer.
For you, O Lord, my soul in stillness waits. Truly my hope is in you. O root of life, implant your seed within us, and in your advent draw us all to you. Our hope reborn in dying and in hearts. For you, O Lord, my soul in stillness waits. Truly my hope is in you.
With bowed heads, reflect on what may be blocking your peace of mind and your desire to perform loving actions toward others. Use HALT as an acronym. H, are you hungry? A, are you angry? L, are you lonely? T, are you just tired? What can you do about these things? Ask the Lord to give you guidance. Prayer practice. HALT. Like the family in the story, reach out to another person, in this case, God. Open your hands before you. Invite God to open your heart and your mind. See your 10 fingers. Use them to count. Count 10 people for whom you are grateful. Pray for them. Decide what action will you take to express your gratitude to at least one person today. When we reach out our hands and gratitude through prayer and action, we're shaking hands with God. May we reach out in grateful prayer, one finger at a time. A grateful prayer may just be the most joyful part of your Advent journey. Thank you.